Howdy fellow cats, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Bad Business once again, and today we have the big M249 revamp update, and let's go ahead and throw that up on the screen now. The M249 update, we have new model animations and sounds. We have weapon damage is now 34, 38, 51 compared to the 34, 34, 51 before. And if you guys are curious how that works, it's limb, torso, then head. That's what those three numbers are. The rate of fire is now 580 compared to the 600 before. Reduced effective range from 175 to 300 studs to 100 to 175 stuns. Includes the chainsaw grip and bipod in the underbarrel category. Introduces a short barrel, marksman barrel, and tactical barrel. Includes one new magazine option, a 45 round mag. Introduces the minimal stock, tactical stock, and chainsaw stock. Note, chainsaw attachments restrict your ADS view to be similar to the M231/Navy revolver. There was a train wreck revamp, primarily cosmetic plus optimization changes. One lane was simplified, should help the map flow better. Improved stat display, now shows piercing stat, which represents the amount of players your bullet can penetrate before being destroyed. Also displays reload time for every weapon. We have two new outfits, the Patchouli Red and Blue Alien. I probably said the Patchouli part wrong, so if I said that wrong, I apologize. We have two codes to use for today. Let me show you guys how to use the codes though. So you want to go over to this gift box looking thing here. I don't even know what it really is, but you click on this button and then you go ahead and type in Vohex. This will give you a charm. I already redeemed it, but it's a free charm for you guys. And then we have the M249 code, which will give you 2,000 credits. So you can go ahead and redeem that as well. But I already redeemed mine. So those are the two new codes that came out with this update. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the two new outfits as well. I personally bought both of them, but I'll show you guys them through the preview buttons anyways. But here we have the Patchouli Red and the Blue Alien. Now, I'll be honest, the preview for the Patchouli Red doesn't do a great job, but this right here will show you guys a little bit better what it would actually look like if you had like a base skin color, and that's what it looks like. For today's video, we're going to be wearing the Patchouli Red outfit. I personally like that one more than the other, and I'm also going to be using the M249. But before we actually get into the game, I also wanted to show off the new stat changes that they also introduced with this update. Obviously, we don't have any piercing for the M249, meaning that I can't hit a collateral with any of my bullets in this gun. But then if we look at the rest of the stuff, we now have a reload time, and that's pretty much it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is the revamped M249. We're also gonna be playing with this. Don't copy this setup because it's not complete, and honestly what I'd probably do is I'd probably go 45 round mag, minimal stock, ranger grip, which I just unlocked, so thank goodness for that, sleight of hand, and maybe a type 2 dot sight. I'm not exactly sure. I made a M249 setup earlier in the PTR, but I don't have all the stuff unlocked that I need for the gun to work here. Now let's go ahead and get into the game. I'll be honest with you guys, I have not really been playing with the M249 at all until this update. This update kind of just opened up my eyes to the M249. I gotta admit, I have been missing out. The M249 is actually a really solid gun. I'm actually really digging it. It's really solid. I like it. I will say though that the M249 in Bad Business, I get the feeling that it makes me have to be more accurate with it because of its slower fire rate. But other than that, it's honestly a pretty solid weapon, and it also doesn't really have that much vertical recoil or recoil in general. And I'm still working on a really solid setup for this. I just know that I want more mobility, so I'll probably have to drop off some good attachments for the sake of having more mobility, and then just trying to reduce the recoil after that. I'm pretty sure that I had a good setup in the PTR, but I just couldn't replicate it over in time for this video when I'm recording it. And I have a lot more good videos planned for Bad Business coming out eventually, but as of right now, I haven't had the time to grind Bad Business in my free time right now. I barely have free time at the moment, but when I get more free time, I'm gonna grind more, and I will get more videos coming out to you guys that are gonna be a lot more fun and a lot more entertaining altogether, such as the military loadout videos, which are coming soon. I will say now that I have a couple countries in mind where I'm going to be doing the military loadouts for, so stay tuned for those. Those will definitely come out eventually. Again, I just need more time to actually be able to grind them, but it'll happen, I promise. Soviet Square with the M249 is a little bit interesting, mainly because, I don't know, there's parts where it is really good for long range, and there's parts where it's not. You're so crazy good at the game, you're capping my entire team spawn. Get out of here. I feel like the M249 on the Soviet Square is just really interesting because I don't know, there's areas where it's long range, areas where it's close range, and sometimes there's medium quarter combat that happens. I don't know how to explain it, but overall it's a pretty interesting map with this gun, although I feel like it would get outgunned for fast fire rate weapons. But I don't know, I haven't played enough with the M249 to actually dictate what makes it good or bad at this point. I'm still trying to even get my setup for it in the first place as well. I'm also curious, have you guys ever changed up the way that you hold onto your mouse, like a specific grip? Because I used to have a palm grip, but I switched over to a claw grip because it just feels lighter and I can actually control it more, it feels like, for me personally. And I know that some people like to use fingertip grip and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just curious. What type of grip do you guys use? Like I said, I used to use palm, and that was really nice and all, but it felt like it was too heavy. And then I swapped over to a claw grip because if I don't have my palm on the mouse, it feels weird to me. So I had to swap over my grip, and I'm still getting used to it. So if I'm a little bit booty at this game, then you know why. It's funny how slight adjustments in general that makes you work or whatever, like when it comes to sensitivity or grips of a mouse and stuff like that. I think it's hilarious how much that can affect your gameplay. Even if it's a small amount, it's still a decent amount in my opinion. Like I can still, you know, shoot a gun accurately now, and it didn't take me that long to get used to this grip, but it's still different enough to where it's like I had to be bad at the game for at least like 2 games or something, and then I finally got it back to all together. I will say now though, I really do like the M249. This M249 revamp feels really nice so far, but then again, I didn't use the M249 before, so don't know if it's better, don't know if it's worse, but it feels really good for me at the moment. I like it. Which that's another thing I'm curious about from you guys. This is probably gonna be like my second and my last question that I'm gonna be asking you guys is, what do you guys feel about the M249? I'm just curious about it. This revamp, I want to know what you guys think. Because I'll be honest, I knew nothing about the M249 until the revamp happened. So since I don't really have that experience with the pre-revamp, I can't give you guys a good comparison there. But I can say now that it feels really good. Feels like a fun gun to use, and you can definitely get like a good couple kill feeds with it and pop off in a really good game with it, stuff like that. And that's what it really comes down to for me personally, is I just want to be able to pop off with a gun, and if the M249 lets me do that, then oh yeah, you already know I like it. I'm probably not going to be able to get you guys a Trainwreck revamp gameplay in this video, but just know that Trainwreck is my favorite map. And it still is even after this Trainwreck revamp for the map as well. But I will say that I do kind of miss the old style of the old Trainwreck, but I do like the layout more of the revamped version of the Trainwreck. So honestly, like I'm digging that Trainwreck revamp as well. Another thing to watch out for with M249 is if you don't have the 40 round mag or the 45 round mag. I can't remember how much bullets it is again. But if you don't have that magazine or even sleight of hand, watch out for that reload time. It's like a 4.8 second reload time without sleight of hand and without this smaller magazine. So yeah, watch out for that. That's definitely something you want to be on the look for. Man, I feel like Soviet Square is a really interesting map with the M249. I like it, but I also don't at the same time. It's like a love-hate relationship with the M249 and the Soviet Square mix. Part of me wishes I had that full setup on my M249 at the moment, but it felt like all of the attachments I want are higher level M249 levels, so I don't know yet. I also took a look at the irons for the M249, and the iron sights for the M249 feel alright, but I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. I haven't actually like taken off an optic and then tried playing without an optic on the M249, but after taking one decent look at the M249 iron sights, I don't know. I don't know if I want to use it actually. Plus, it's not like it's necessary, because with the setup I have in mind, all you really have to worry about is a little bit of the vertical recoil, and that's pretty much it, honestly. Somehow I end up being MVP with 5418. Could have been better, could have been worse, but hey, the M249 is really solid. I really like it so far. I highly recommend checking out for yourselves as well, because I don't really have a ton of experience with this gun, I'll be honest. So yeah, check this out for yourself. I'm going to use the minimal stock from this point forward though, because the minimal stock is definitely better than whatever I was using beforehand. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making this content for you guys. If you guys want to see more content like this one, you guys can leave a like or a comment down below. If you guys want to see more content from me in general, you guys can subscribe. And if you guys want to get notified before I do anything on this channel, you guys can hit the notification bell. Don't forget to check out my Roblox group and community Discord server in the description below. And I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members, especially my son and Nikos. Thank you guys so very much. And without further ado, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!